This coverage is sponsored by Richard Sounds Manchester. Call 0333 900 0086 for the best prices and expert advice for TVs, AV and Hi-Fi.
Hello everyone, Vincent Teo from HDTV Test here. I'm here in Malta attending Samsung's annual European Forum, and I'm going to run through the company's 4K QLED range for the year ahead. I'm standing beside the Samsung Q95T, which is the South Korean brand's highest 4K QLED for 2020. And if you are asking whether this TV is a true successor to last year's immensely successful Q90R, the answer is no. Now, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure whether the Q95T model number will be transferred across to the US, but certainly in the UK and Europe, Q95T is the 4K flagship. But in terms of specifications, I've been informed that it is more similar to last year's Q85R, because what Samsung is doing for 2020 is to try and push their 8K range. So they are reserving the highest number of local dimming zones on their 8K TVs. They are implementing the best technologies on their 8K TVs. So in essence, the Q95T would be very similar to last year's Q85R. So the way a Samsung spokesperson explained it to me is that if you think of last year's model number for the 4K range and then you just add 10 to it, it would be the 2020 model number. I really wish that, certain of my body parts can be plus 10. But let's get back to televisions, and the Q95T will be very similar to last year's Q85R. So from that point of view, I would expect a lower local dimming zone count compared with the Q90R. It will have an external One Connect box. It will have anti-reflection screen, which is Samsung's marketing term for 2020. It is still the class-leading anti-reflective filter that acts like a black hole that can actually combat ambient light in a more effective manner that I have actually seen on any other manufacturer over the past couple of years. And the Q95T won't get the whole suite of HDMI 2.1 features. It will only get ALLM, VRR, and also eARC, but not 4K at 120Hz support. Now, one step down to the Samsung Q95T would be the Samsung Q90T. It will be again very similar to last year's Samsung Q80R. What this means is that it will lack the One Connect box compared with the Samsung Q95T, but it will still get the ultra-wide viewing angle. It will still get the anti-reflection screen. And coming one step down would be the Samsung Q80T. Now, this is going to be very similar to last year's Q70R. So what this means is that it will still be a full array local dimming LED LCD TV, but it won't have the anti-reflective filter and it won't have the ultra-wide viewing angle. And from the design here, I hope these designs are final. You can see that the Q95T will have a central stand that is curved backwards, similar to last year's Q90R. And then the Q80T will have a central stand. Next down would be the Q70T, which is similar to last year's Q60R. What this means is that it will be using HLED LED LCD technology. And the entry-level QLED for 2020 would be the Q60T. Now, the Q60T and also the Q70T, they have a new technology called dual LED, which is aimed at improving contrast and also, to a lesser degree, the viewing angle. So how dual LED works is that, Samsung is implementing a cooler LED and also a warmer LED on the television. So depending on the saturation that is required on screen, they can actually select whether to use the cool LED or the warm LED to improve the contrast by up to 20%. So that, in a nutshell, is Samsung's 4K QLED range for 2020. And I am slightly disappointed that they are not continuing the high number of local dimming zones on their 4K flagship QLED. But it probably made commercial sense from Samsung's point of view, but I will be interested to see how consumers respond. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to the HDTV Test YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.